All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. So today is just like 27th of January 2026, and we just like starting the live. And let's just like break down the charts. Before that, just like wanted to test it out. Voice is just like clear right now. Can you guys hear me clearly? Sound check. All good. All right. So let's just like break down the chart part, just like going on the gold. So if I can look at the gold right now, gold just like continuously pushing to the upside again. Even the last day just like went in a very strong bearish momentum, but again it's just like continuously pushing upside and almost going to be filled this wick on the left hand side of the daily time frame, just nearby the strong resistance area, I would say, from where it just like rejected last day and just like flipped to the downside like more than a thousand pip. Wow, man. So and also, you know what? The current daily time frame just like don't have even a bottom wick. Wow, it could be continuously pushing to the downside. But who knows? Let's see what we just like going to be get the confirmations there. So from daily, I'm just like directly jumping from daily to H4. H4, you can see we just like heading towards the strong resistance area and the support we are having here. Let's jump from H4 to H1. H1 just like wow, just like break above the high of the small body candle. Interesting. But let's see. H1, M30, just like this candle size, just like bigger one, another one just like small one. Now this candle just like don't have a bottom wick. So you know what? You know what? I think so. If I'm just like I can zoom it out. We're just like having like a support here. And for more clarification, I just like need some sneak peek towards 50-minute time frame to get more better picture. So on a 15-minute time frame, this could be the resistance area I'm having right now, and it's just like not much far away from this area. So I think so. Buys only make sense if we're just like going to break and close above this strong psychological number of 5100. That makes sense. That totally makes sense. So here I'm just like looking at this candle, this resistance area, the round figure, the psychological number, and at the same time we're just like having a support here, this one. This makes sense because if we're just like going to be close below this support area from where just like continuously rejected, if I just like really wanted to go for the cells, if I can just like going to be close below the support area, this is like a very beautiful range of 160 pips. So clean traffic to the downside. And for buys, I would like to see a candle should have to be close above this resistance area so I can give my trade a chance. Taking a buy here, taking somewhere here, it's just like doesn't make sense to me, to be honest. So we'll see how market just like going to be react to this strong resistance area. So then we'll take decision for the buy. Still right now, just gonna stay away from it. Just like going to be stay away from it. I need some structure to some kind of a structure should be printed here to take a buy, or for sell I just like need a candle to be close below the support. That's the perfect idea I'm having with me right now, and I think it just like makes sense. So yeah, walaikum salam, कैसे हैं? Alhamdulillah. Okay. Secure 50 pips on this breakout. Very nice. Why gold is pushing up and didn't give us any kind of confirmation. All right. So wait for your turn. Don't try to chase it. आप अभी चार्ट्स ओपन करते हैं या पहले से देख रहे होते हैं? जब नो यार अभी आया हूँ फिलहाल तो, वरना अक्सर कर भी रहा था, लेकिन राइट नाउ जस्ट लाइक कम राइट नाउ ऑन द चार्ट्स. So just like waiting right now, just like a very strong psychological number I can see here. I think so. If we just like going to break above this this like area of 5100, might be with the opening of London, it could keep continuously pushing to the upside. But who knows that? I just like need some kind of a confirmations. So confirmation will give me some kind of confidence to execute on a trade. Look at this candle just like started without bottom wick, without any confirmation, and start pushing upside. Even the previous 30-minute candle just like close with a small body, like smaller than the previous one. So it's just like dropping the volume. So I would like to see if I can get some kind of a structure here on a resistance or close below the support, so that makes sense for me for the cells. So when I have a decent week down in day time frame, actually Wanda just like started almost like 5 minutes late. So that's why you could see a wick there. I knew that if we just like open the 75 like Dominion markets, it's just like with the Asian session right on time, it's just like going to be open. But Wanda, I think so, just like mostly its opening timing is it's like 5 minutes late. That's why you just like might see a wick there. So yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah, this one, it's the same thing. Like on a Dominion market, if you just like comparing it with the Dominion markets, look at this daily time frame. It started from here, from where 50:11. All right, and if you just like looking at Wanda, look at this one. It just like started from somewhere here. So could be different. Difference could be like due to spread and its opening of like a new market, new day. So a little difference could be appeared there. Okay. Oh man, I don't know what they just like try to digging my neighbor just like didn't stop yet. I don't know what this like. They're just like building behind me. The construction just like not ending from. It's been like 2 months actually. Okay, so just like waiting right now, this candle just like don't have a bottom wick. You know what? If a candle just like going to be close above the resistance area and don't have a bottom wick, it's a sign that we just like having a very strong bullish momentum there. But let's see how the candle just like about to be close, and we also going to be towards like opening of London session as well. So let's see. It's just like continuously pushing to the upside. Seems like some construction work going on there, bro. Yes, I don't know, but I still just like I'm just like losing control on this one. It's been like more than 1.5 or 2 months. My neighbor just like continuously doing some construction in their house, and I don't know what they just like trying to build there. Might be they just like try to build some Taj house, something like that. It's just like simple house actually. I don't know what they just like trying to create there, but now it's just like enough for me. I just like need to launch a complaint actually. So, Kasbhai, can you explain how I can deposit money in Dominion funds? Dominion funds? What is Dominion funds? Dominion markets? You're just like talking about Prince Sharma. Just like use crypto. If you're just like in India or Pakistan, actually you might be like in India. Yeah, Burj Khalifa must be. You yeah, just like go with the crypto. It will be easy to take withdraw. Like you just like going to be get like withdraw within 6 or 7 hours. They just like give like maximum 24 hours, but mostly just like hit your wallet into like 6 to 7 hours definitely. Crypto is the best way I would say. So just like waiting right now. You know what? It will be great. You know what? It will be great if this 50-minute candle just like close in this shape, and the next candle create a wick and broke and close below this support area somehow like this. Let me just like going to be create some visualize things here. So suppose if I just like wanted to take a sell, and this current candle just like about to be closed in few seconds. So after closure of this candle, if the next candle went up and start pushing downside and close somehow like this, and then we just like enter into opening of London session, and if the next candle created a wick, break the low, this is the opportunity I'm thinking about. And then on the other way, if I just like going to get some kind of a strong candle which just like going to be close above this resistance area, next candle create a wick, and depending on the volume, I will expect that it will continuously pushing to the upside until like 51.15 or 51.20, something like that. The all, then there will be like, if I'm just like going to be execute somewhere here, so my only thing to be worried about is just like this week on the left hand side only, where it is actually. Let me just like look at this one. It's on 51.10. So this week will be my concern only. If once I just like pass this one, then higher probability 15.15 or 15.20 we just like gonna hit. These are the two scenario actually right now. I'm just like looking on the chart actually, to be honest. Let's see what gonna print there. I just like keep this line to remind me that there is a wick on the left hand side. Just like keeping this line to for the as a reminder actually. Don't take it as a resistance; it's a rejection. So just like wanted to see how market is like reacting to this one. So these are the two scenario I'm having with me. So for that, just like need to wait here. Can I deposit straight with my debit card? Yes, definitely you can go ahead, but I think so they will take like 1 to 2 or 3 business days, something like that. So are you took any trades today? No, I just like did not took any trades. अ, मेरे साथ वाला घर में भी काम हो रहा है, लाइक सुबह 7 बजे शुरू होते हैं। ऐसे ही है यार, ये भी ऐसे ही कुछ कर रहे हैं। लविंग द न्यू डोमिनियन इंटरफेस विद ऑल द विजेट and built-in journal. Raja bro and team did an amazing update for the yeah, definitely. Now you just like don't need to buy any kind of like a tool for journaling your trade actually. So I think so it's like a perfect thing for you guys. My problem is my account have $260. I always execute it with 0.01 more. If I lose that trade, I lose 30-40 pips, and if I gain 20 plus pips. So just like need to grow your account. Just put some more money in it. Go at least like minimum like $1,000, I would say, brother. If we take a trade after the breakout of 5102, then we would be taking a trade on fourth or fifth candle, and this is not good trading thing. Where fourth and fifth? Where? Let's see. Let's see how just like going to be great there. And just like give me 2 minutes. All right. So, yes. Okay. I have seen a lot volume gold on just 2 hour before London before. 1 hour you stream. I have observed a while always a big move. Is it good idea to take trades before 2 hour London? So actually, just like need to if actually London session suits your life schedule, so you just like need to stick with the third H4 candle. Third H4 candle just like connected with the pre is having like I would say like pre London and London opening in it. So just like stick with the four like a third H4 candle. If you just like wanted to trade London session, it will having like a pre London and London in it. That will be enough for you. Yeah. So how to increase load size? I stuck in my same load size. First you just like need to build your confidence actually. If your structure just like working out with a small load size, that will build your confidence to go with a higher load size. If you're having like a less confidence, so you just like can't even go with like a higher load size to be honest. So first just like test out your strategy, your structure with a low load size. If you start making money, that's mean doesn't matter what load size you just like going to be implement there, it will react in the same way. Yes, by the trade you took yesterday was very good trade. It was perfect setup on 30-minute by depending on the volume. Yeah, that was just like a very beautiful structure, I would say. That really definitely that was somewhere here on a 30-minute time frame. Let me see this one. Market was just like doing consolidation. This can close below this support. The next can create a wick, break the low. This is a clean traffic I'm having. So grab 85 pips and closed everything here. Just like got my chunks. Saw the opportunity and this can just like directly connected with the opening of NY session as well. So use volume in my favor. So that makes sense. So yeah, just like waiting. Trend just like stop now. Can just like start printing side by side, not moving in one direction. Just like printing side by side. So we are waiting for break of resistance. We are waiting for break of this resistance or break below this support. Simple. This line I just like place it to remind me for the rejection on the left hand side. I just like need to remove it. Let me make my chart more clear. Somehow like this one. All right. Opened a new account. Where? Who? In 50 minute is buy valid at recent resistance 5086. Where? 5086. No, just like not a valid one. Look at the size of the candle. Look at these two rejection on the left hand side. Look at you just like going to be tap another resistance here. So I just like don't think that it's just like a good structure to take a buy. Oh, balance sheet. Oh no no. I just like I think I just like open a wrong account. It's just like extra money. Just like oh, it's just like extra money laying down into another account. I think so. This one was my actual account. Okay, great. Yeah, that's the that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jeet. Thank you so much. Okay, should I send my account for this extra money? No, actually, you know what? I have some different accounts. Sometimes I just like need to test something. Actually, suppose that I just like wanted to play with the news. Suppose that I wanted to play with the news, but I just like don't wanted to put more than $1,000 there. I just like don't wanted to go with more than $1,500 there. So if I just like have a plan to do something different, like as a gambler, to be honest, so I just like use my extra money. So it was just like extra money. So yeah. Yes, makes sense for small account to play around. Yeah, that's just like to test out some things. Mostly, I just like use small amounts to be honest when I'm just like trading news actually. It's showing like this when I'm trying to open an account. Let me see what's just like your issue right now. We will send a verification code to your email. Just like check out your email, bro. Just like check out your email. And if you're just like doing something with the Dominion market, just like go to their Discord and just like ask them to help you out. They're definitely gonna help you out. Wow, man, look at rejection right now. This H1 just like going to be closed with a small body. If the next H1 just like creating a weekend break below this low, I think it's gonna be a good structure to take a sell. Just like waiting for this candle to be closed. It's about to be closed in 1 minute. Actually, I'm 15, I'm 30 right now. I can see just like rejecting with a long rejection wick, but not showing clean direction right now. H1, I'm 30, I'm 15, nothing. But on H1, it's just like rejected with a long rejection wick from the resistance area on the left hand side. So if the next candle create a wick and break below this low, there's a probability it could continuously pushing to the downside. But it will be more better if I just like going to be get some kind of a confirmation candle, which is like going to be break below the support area or close below the support area. That will make more sense. I did everything. What you just like did there, bro? Did you ask the team? Did you ask the team, buddy? Wow, I can see some opportunity coming up. What about M30 setup? So 30 minutes just like close, but it's just like don't have a wick here. It's just like close with a small body. If this can create a wick and break this low, this could be a beautiful sell structure. And I can see like a 60 pip stop loss, man. Oh man, 15 minutes just like don't have a bottom wick. So if this candle just like don't have a bottom wick, so the current candle have no business to break below these wicks to the downside. If it's just like going to break below these wicks, the higher probability with the opening of London, it could continuously pushing to the downside. So let's see. Let's see. I'm interested in sell right now to be honest. H4 rejecting H1 close. This H1 just like give me some kind of a confidence that might be if it just like break below this low, could continuously pushing downside. But still right now, I just like can't see confirmation on lower time frame because the previous candle just like closed with no bottom wick. This one, if I just like close with no bottom wick, then there's no business of this candle to break below this low. If I just like going to break below this low, I am just like gonna execute by depending on the volume of London. Stop loss could be somewhere here, and if I'm just like getting a bigger stop loss while just like watching to miss the opportunity, why not to be a part of this opportunity with a lower lot size? Let's see. Okay, my SL is 60 70 pips and my TP is like 20 25 pips. My lows are big and my wins are small. What can I do to change that? How you just like going to be get 20 25 pips if your stop loss is if you just like getting like a bigger stop loss doesn't make sense to take go with that. Because if I'm just like going to be execute somewhere here, might be I will just like going to be close my position somewhere at like at least like 101 something like that. So let's see. So you can actually, you know what? Once market just like went in your favor, like 25 30 pips, and you just like closing your 90% or 50% position there and bringing a stop loss at break even. So your risk to reward just like finished at that moment. So it's just like a subjective thing for everyone, to be honest. So this is how we do work. If I'm just like securing 25 30 pips, definitely I'm bringing my stop loss at break even. So the thing just like went out. like out of from like a 1 to 1 ratio, something like that. Just like become, I would say, like a subjective thing. Depends on volume, sales impulse. Let's see if this can going to break below this low. It makes sense depending on H1 time frame as well. Now just like created a wick as well. If it's just like going to break below this small body low, could be fall down. Who knows that? Just like waiting. M30 can close with within the range. Okay, pushing to the downside. Let's see. Let's see how just like gonna work out or not. Shouldn't we wait for the M for M39? What M39? Or M30? Okay, M15 to break and close support. I think so. You know what? The H1 just like close with a small body. If it's just like going to break below this low, I think so that it's just like never let me to wait for the candle to be closed, and will continuously pushing to downstairs opening of London as well. So just like make a plan to take a sell because the previous H1 just like lows with a small healthy body. Current M30 rejected with a long rejection wick, close in a bearish form. This M15 don't have a bottom wick. If it just like don't have a bottom wick, there's no business of this current candle to break below this low. If it's just like going to break below this low, there's a higher probability depending on the volume it could continuously pushing to the downside. So it will be my confirmation that if this current candle going to be break below this low, that makes sense. And for that I'm just like waiting. That will be my final confirmation for the sells as an impulse entry, and buys make sense only if it's just like going to be break and close above like 5100, something like that. Should we wait for the 50-minute candle to be closed? If there's just like few seconds left for the 50-minute candle to be closed, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, so then I will think about to wait for the candle to be closed. Rather than that, still it's been like 5 minutes I already just like passed, and I'm just like looking at this one actually. Let's see. I can smell some trade idea there. Okay, depends on volume. Okay, M30 candle close within range with no bottom wick. So if it just like close with no bottom wick, there's no business of this current candle to break below this low. That's it. That's it. Bro, don't take that trade. Okay, close your eyes or close this stream too if you just like don't want it to execute. Okay, candle shouldn't close. Okay, don't listen to your inner devil. I'm not listening to my inner devil. Cash control inner devil and wait for closure. No, no. Don't take this with me. If you're just like getting scared, stay away from it. Don't execute with me. But I just like gonna stick with my plan. I'm just like gonna stick with my plan and not gonna change it. I'm just like going to be stick with my plan. Don't execute with me. Whoever just like having any inch doubt in this trade, try to avoid this one. Try to avoid this one. Stay away from it. I'm just like getting ready to take a sell once it's just like going to break below this low. Come on. Come on. Okay. Coming down. Coming down. Might get fake out in 30. Oh man, why you guys just like thinking about fake out? Fake out just like always rare. It just like appear like once in a month or like once in a 2 3 months. Don't ever think about fake outs. If you just like saw some opportunity, just like execute. And I would say whoever just like having doubt in this trade, try to. It's just like not a financial advice. Just like take it as a financial, uh, like as a like a what should I say? Like educational content. I would say, if I lose this money, you're just like going to be learn something even. If I just like going to make some money, you will also going to be learn. So take it as a as with a learning perspective. If you just like not feeling comfortable, don't take it. I want you to take it. Yeah, Raja shouldn't have teach about fake out because it just like appear very rarely. Because I knew that if you just like thinking about fake out, you got a confirmation candle. Now you are thinking about to take a like talking about like a fake out structure there. Okay, pushing down. Come on. Oh, should have to be break this low. It's okay. Here we go. Stop loss should be somewhere here. Executing with my plan. Expecting volume to continuously pushing it to the downside. Let's see how it's just like gonna work out. And in the same way, I need to get ready to manage the risk. If this can just like not reacting in the way how I just like wanted to see it. So impulse entry. Impulse entry always depending on volume actually. If there's a volume, it should be continuously pushing to the downside. What is this? Oh, look at this person. Like he just like took a sell here, man. From the top. I'm late here. But it's okay. Let's see. Very nice. So it shouldn't have a should have a volume in it. Oh wow, man, what a rejection is just like showing me. Let me see on the lower time frame. I'm gonna hold on with this one because I already use a lower lot size. I'm definitely gonna hold on with this one. Okay, I'm waiting, watching how it goes. Yeah, sure, sure, why not? Definitely it makes sense. I just like execute it by depending on H1 time frame and 30 time frame. Most of the time, if I just like break this low, there is no business of this current candle to come up and break its opening price. If it just like come up and break its opening price, I will be out. Rather than that, I'm expecting volume to keep pushing it to the downside. Let's see how it goes. Brother, is this risky trade? Yeah, is it? But why not? Why we are here if you just like not thinking about to taking risk here? So Stephen just like send me the chart here. Oh wow, you just like already secure money, but you try to predict the market, buddy. Wow, man, I think so. Just like not gonna work out. Mm, should not be react like that. But you know what? Let's see. If it's just like going to break its own low, might be I'm just like going to put one more entry into it. I feel more confidence on this trade. Just like wanted to see how it's just like going to be react. So there's just like few minutes left for this 50-minute candle to be closed. Ah, man. Believe your structure. Come on. If it breaks below, I will with you. Okay. It's your decision. This is what I just like did here. It was my decision actually. So just like 2 minutes left for the 50-minute candle to be closed. Still, man, it's just like rejecting from this area. Hmm. You know what? Mostly what happened if a candle just like going to be closed this low, where I just like executed, it should not be react like that. It should be continuously pushing to a downside if there's like a volume. If it's just like having less volume, then it could start pushing upside and break its opening price and hit this SL. Definitely. Oh, bad trade. Could become like a bad trade. Still holding my position because it's just like did not break its opening price. So just like looking at this one, already having a lower set, that's why I'm just like holding it. Mostly what I do, if a candle broke below this low and coming back into the range, I might close 50% position there. But as I just like already, I just like make a plan to stick with this trade actually with a complete stop loss because I just like use the lower lot size. So yeah, it's just like a 1% risk of my capital. Yeah, just like a 1% risk. Just like waiting. I'm just like waiting. The 15-minute candle about to be closed in 1 minute. So let's see. Wow. Hmm. So if we break and close below the support, we supposed to sell, isn't? Yeah, that also makes sense. That then it will be having like higher probability. Like it's an impulse entry. Impulse entry always risky, but if it a candle close below the support, then it will become like more higher probability. So yes, buy profit is low and lose is big. Wow, is it? It's like wow. I'm out actually, but wow, how it's just like less. I would say. Look at this one. It's just like a 50 pip stop loss and profit taking was like 150. It could be like 1 to 3 something like that. So I'm just like out right now, just like out right now, but we'll see if I can give my trader another chance with the same concept actually. To be honest, if I'm just like going to be break below this low again, I'm going to be give my trade another chance. Mm. Oh man, look at this rejection again. It's just like waiting, need to wait more now, straight towards my SL. So impulse entry actually most of the time, actually 99% is just like depending on the volume. So the idea was behind this thing that the candle just like close with a long rejection and close with a small body. You know what? And then looking at 30-minute time frame, just like need to journal the trade. What the thing I have just like did wrong here. So I just like need to understand what I have just like did wrong here. This candle just like rejected with a long rejection week. M30 just like rejected with a top or long rejection close in a bearish form. Next candle created a week and broke below this rejection on the left hand side. So there's only one thing we're just like missing. Suppose if it's just like going to be appear again, my structure just like not wrong. It's just like not on a wrong side. It's just like a perfect impulse entry, to be honest. It's just like a perfect entry for me. So if it just like never worked out, I could manage the risk, and I have just like done it with a lower lot size to hold on with this with my trade. I think so. Everything just like right on the point. So I just like going to be give again my trade a chance if it's just like going to break below this low again. So thinking about to give my trade another chance. So let's see. So if I'm just like going to be like face these kind of structure in the future, I'm just like gonna do the same thing. I'm just like gonna do the same thing. Yeah. 50-minute buy? Oh, why? Your trade was based on hope, not on probabilities. So Mr. Andres got some loss here. Wha- how how is this? These are the hopes. Let me just like tell you. So actually, you don't deserve me to explain you, but still, for the education purpose, did I execute it somewhere here? Did I execute it somewhere here? Did I execute it somewhere here? I executed here, here, this somewhere here. Okay, and depending on probabilities, looking at H1, it broke the small body of H1 candle low, the previous low, and having a clean traffic on the left hand side, sitting with the opening of London session right now. Now just like ask yourself, is it was something like hope or is just like a probability? So just like use, just like shake your mind and use common sense like this. Use your common sense. It's somewhere like sitting like beside somewhere on in the corner. Just like shake your head and just like try to understand this thing. All right. 50 pips. So yeah, shake your head. Your common sense will become come into the center and you just start understanding the concept there. So there are a lot of rejection behind it. It's just like impulse entry depending on higher time frame H1 as well. In H1 it makes sense, but due to last candle closure closing without bottom wick was risky trade and market can also start ranging here as it is moving with low. You know what? You know what? If the candles like have no bottom wick, then there is no business of this candle to break below this low. I knew that it's just like don't have a bottom wick, so it's like having a less probability that it can continuously pushing downside. But then the market should be reacted in the way like it should come down, reject from this area, and again continuously pushing upside. But in this way, it just like broke this way, this low. And as it just like broke this low, it's also breaking the low of H1 as well. So higher time frame, making combination between 30-minute time frame, H1 time frame, 50-minute time frame. So it's just like give me the confidence to execute. If it's just like going to be appear again in the future, believe me, I'm gonna give my trade a chance again in the same way. I'm just like going to be give my trade a chance again in the same way. Because something when I'm just like execute with the volume, higher probability just like gonna give me some money there. So yes, by whenever I lose like 30 and 50 pips, but when time comes to secure profit, so I secure 20 to 30 pips. This problem is with other two. Just don't talk about other. Just like talk about yourself. Other two, is there any solution for this? Can you please tell me? Just like get proper grip on the risk management. Learn how to manage the risk, and then give your trade a chance. Just like need to believe how to manage the risk. So can we take impulse buy when break high of bullish candle? Actually, I just like give my trade a chance here for the sells here. All right. So I cannot change my bias quickly. I'm just like don't want you to take a buy because I just like took hit with the SL. I will see if I'm just like going to give my trade a chance with the same plan. If it's just like going to prepare with the same plan, then I'm just like have a plan to take a sell. I cannot change my. If you are having a plan to take a buys, then you can take a decision here. Or to be honest, if I just like wanted to take a buy, I will only gonna take buy above this 5100, this psychological number. If I just like really wanted to take a buy, I would like to see a strong healthy body candle should have to be close above this resistance area. So definitely I'm gonna give my trade a chance there. Rather than that, I'm not interested in the buys. I took a sell. Look at the rejections here, how market just like reacting to this area. Now we just like start doing consolidation. So if I just like gonna see that if this current can just like might be break below this low again, or might be close below the support area, so I can give my trade another chance with the same concept, with the same mentality. So yeah, just like need to wait more now. If I just like took a loss, doesn't mean I have to execute on another trade. Just relax, chill, and wait for the new structure to be formed. It will be easy for you to cover this loss if you just like wait for the proper structure to be formed. You are better in the New York session. I am better everywhere. It doesn't matter. Suppose if I'm just like executing here, I lower the load size because I'm just like depending on the volume of London session. Still, I just like didn't worked out, but what I could do. Still, did you see that? Still, I'm holding the trade. If I just like come back, hit my asset, I just like let it hit. So I'm just like I would say better in both sessions. So what's the ideal candle for the breakout? Should have to be close below the support, below this rejection. That makes sense. But these days, yeah, and we're just like having like a good volume than London. It's been like long time we just like continuously doing the stream, and London just like giving us like shit volume, to be honest. Can you speak a little slower and louder? No mean to disrespect. Okay, little slower and louder. How it could be happen? Little slower and louder, like can you speak a little slower because the anoshed can't understand my speed of speaking. Like this one? You like it? Month of flows. Casper, you finally agreed with me that London volume has been shit for past 3 months. Could be, yeah. Yeah. But here, I'm just like going to give my trade another chance. Wait, just wait. And this gonna be my last chance, to be honest. Okay, coming down. It's just like coming down again. Just coming down again. Wow, lot of rejections here. Mm. Why you take a sell when there is so much rejection gas? Because depending on the volume work as a bullet for our weapon. So again, I'm going to take the same cells, just like waiting for this candle now. Just like going to break the low, so makes sense. Let's see, let's see, man, let's see. If this time it's just like gonna break the low, then we'll definitely gonna take the cells again. Okay, if this M15 close below support, then cells are good. Let's see. I don't think so. It will let you to enter cells. It will be shoot down. We'll see. Let's see. There's just like 5 minutes left for this candle to be closed. 30 minutes. Sir, why can't we take a buy above 5093? 5093? Where? 5093. Somewhere here? No, because you were having rejections. Or let oh man, I just like don't want you to miss this one. To be honest, just like let me concentrate here. Let me concentrate here. It's like wanted to see how 3 minutes left close, waiting for close. Yes, but you know what? I'm getting feelings. Still, sales make sense to me. You wait for volume, but at least wait for candle to close. Sometime intuitionally, you just like can read the volume. You know what? How we I just like read the volume there. Candle just like don't have a bottom wick. If there's like a no volume, then there's no way to this candle to break this low. If we're just like breaking this low, breaking the previous H1 low, so it's mean there's a volume. If I just like never worked out, doesn't matter. So why just like explaining again and again, you guys? If you just like don't like the concept, leave it. Who just like put some force on yourself to do it actually? You know what? I'm just like, there's just like 3 minutes left for this candle to be close. Wow. Now I think I wanted to take a sell. You know what? I am going to give my trade another chance. Fuck this closure. Come on. Just like 1.5 minutes left for this candle to be closed. But I am just like giving my trade another chance here. Expecting still it will continuously pushing to the downside. 1 minute left. Yeah. Why don't you wait for the candle to be closed? Because I can feel something here that might be it will never let me to execute. Might be going to be close somewhere here. Like already close far away from this rejection area like now. See in the last few minutes, see this one. See this one? Yeah. Can you see this one? This is something I was just like talking about. Might be it will never let me to execute. Wow. Wow, man. Wow. Let's close 50 pips here. Bringing stop loss at break even. Now, who the hell was sitting there just like telling me it doesn't make sense to take a sell? Who were the daddy? Man, just like where the person? Let me just like let me find out him. Where the hell he is? You man, I just like wanna say okay. So that's why we just like already secure like 45, 50 pips here. And I think so now just like continuously pushing to a downside. It's a free trade now. I just like easily recover my loss with the same concept here. So wanted it to continuously pushing to downside. It's like a extra trade. Let's like let it do its work now. Now it's just like closed, and I just like bringing my stop loss at break even. Wanted it to continuously pushing to a downside. So, yeah, this is something I was expecting before. It just like never worked out. So don't I would say ever doubt on your structures. I told you guys if it's just like going to be appear again, I'm definitely gonna take a sell. I close early to 20 pips. Wow, very nice, bro. Thank you so much. So let's see. Finally, done, done, boss. Yes, finally we have just like done. I'm still expecting it should continuously pushing down. So give me some big money here. I wanted to close it with 100 pips at least. Don't want it to hit my break even actually. Come on, don't do this. Just come back, push down, and hit my TP. Come on. Volume. We just like need volume, their volume. Yeah. Close 90%, 60 pips running. Wow, very nice, very nice. Look at this one now. Look at this one now. 50 pips, 50 pips, 50 pips. Clean traffic on the left hand side. Tradable range. Hey man, open your eyes. Open your eyes. Look what just like going on the chart. Is that man still standing here? Where is that man? Where is that man? Can someone help me out to find out that person who just like write a message here? I think he just like deleted his man. Where the hell is it? Oh, can we take trade this candle? This one already moved a lot now, man. 60 pips right now running in our favor. Just like wanted to close one more position at 100 pips. Come on, just like give me some spike through the downside. Come on, man, please, please, just like give me some 100 pips here. I want to take some 100 pips. Come on, come on. What is this, princess? Princess iPhone. Wow, someone just like make $86, 80 pips. 86 pips quote here. Wow, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. So see this market just like went in our favor 60 pips. I think so that will be enough for someone just to just like grab some money. It's like a extra. Extra. Extra is always better. Subscribe, done 1% book on pro form. Very nice. Very nice. 80 pips, close full. Very nice. 70 pips. Wow, man. Look at this chat just like get crazy like right now. 180 pips in profit. You just like telling a lie here, man. 180 pips. Just like see. See. Catch me if you can. Okay, man. Come on. Just like push further to the downside. Come on. So win, win, win. Wow, very nice. Look at this one. People just like got money here. 80 pips, 70 pips, 180 pips. Win, 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 win. Very nice. 41 pips. Wow, very nice. So I just like use this account for educational purpose so you guys can see. Still, look at H1 structure based execution. This is what I was expecting before, but first it just like didn't appear. But at the end, you can see it just like went impulsively down. If you just like waiting for the closure and it taking execute somewhere here, it might will be late entry, I would say. See this one right now must be someone just like into a drawdown. But how I can hold with this trade because I have executed with the best execution here. If it just like come back, hit my break even, I'm not gonna lose anything. But if it could continuously pushing downside, this is how I can hold with my trades. Look at this one. Just like coming up, pushing up, hitting my break even. Okay. Oh, here I go. But see this one. The concept market just like went 70, 80 pips in your favor. Very nice. What a beautiful educational content I will say you just like guys getting here. Wow. So someone just like wanted to take a sell here. That could be a late entry. This is something I was expecting from this candle. That might be just like going to be close far away from this support area. Already moved like 60, 70 pips. So taking sell here doesn't make sense. Taking sell here does make sense. So yeah, beautiful. Such a beautiful entry and exit. I think I'm standing at the break even right now again, but it's okay. Okay, I just like recover my loss. That's enough for me. So, what name is this app? Which app? Which app you talking about? Give it second chance with you according to H1 and full close with 70 pips. Very nice. Very, very nice. Like the stream, guys. They don't even try to like the stream. They were just like their hand was just like going to be get some pains if they just like going to be get the stream. Now you just like going to be see before that mark there was just like 200 people just like watching. Suddenly just like dropped to 136. I am going to give my trade one more chance after the people who just like leave here, leave from here actually. Uh, Wow, man, proper management. Yeah, this is what we do. Secure 41 pips last night on 75 7,500 million instant funding, still showing zero profitable days. Why? I'm confused. Don't get confused. Just like go to their Discord channel and ask the team, and they will definitely tell you what's wrong happening with that. You know what? At the end, I think so. It will continuously pushing to the downside. Let's see. Almost like need to fill this range on the left hand side. This one. Now this can just like showing less volume. This can just like showing strong volume. So probability is still high. It could continuously pushing downside. Can we take a buy if M15 close bullish? बाज बाज आ जाओ. हमेशा उल्टा सोचते हो. क्यों बाय करना भाई? Just like give me some reason to why you just like wanted to take a buy. Just like give me some reason. Then I will explain. Rather than that, I'm not gonna explain. Give me the reason why you just like wanted to take a buy if it this candle close bullish. Why you just like wanted to take a buy? Just like dude, let me know. What is the pip? What is the pip calculator you are using for live trades? Actually, it's a function of magic keys. It's built-in function of the magic keys. We're just like showing pips counter there. Oh yeah. It will pushing to the downside. Just like gonna push to the downside. Short. Wow. Someone just like shorted it again. From where? 81. Oh, this person is like having some balls. But makes sense to be honest. To take a sell, it just like make a sense. But as it's just like start going in your favor, bring your stop loss at break even. So still too risky that trade, not too much educational. The first principle is to protect the capital. You don't even cover the loss. Okay, thank you so much to telling me who are not interested in my education. So I don't know why you are sitting here. Thank you so much to tell me. I was just like searching for you. You didn't find it out. It's my decision to hold on with this trade. Are you fucking crazy? Can't you see that win 80 pips, 180 pips, 70 pips, 80 pips? Can't you see this one? 20 pips. So let me make it more simple for you. I feel that you are in some pain. I can remove your pain very easily. Believe me. Just close your eyes. Everything will be disappear in from your eye in front of you actually. Just like close your eyes and count to 10 and everything will be disappear. You just like not going to be get this kind of fake education now. You're not going to be look at my face now. Everything will be disappear and you will going to be start your new journey. Just close your eyes and start counting from 1 to 10. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is the button remove? So the thing just like sorted out, his pain just like gone. I took late entry hit my SL. How can we wait for another trade? Wait for the new structure to be formed. क्या हो गया कैसर भाई छोड़ो यार यार तब बस क्या बोलूँ मैं अच्छा let me just like look at this one just visualizing that if 15-minute close bullish and create support sorry so if we redraw our zones there might but no it's just like overthinking bars just like overthinking look at this one this 30-minute just like close below the support the trend just like I would say session trend become like a bearish one right now and if even this can just like going to be close in a bullish form you are going to be have another resistance then you are having like another resistance if you really wanted to take a buy just like wait for the candle to break and close above this area so that makes sense rather than that again if you're just like going to be close with a small body next can create a way can break this low it will continuously pushing to a downside again. Please, guys, if you are not interested, leave us. We just take a lot of education from him. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate the love. Took late entry and hit SL. So why you just like took the late entry? You just like need to understand this. That's why you know what? Why I just like wanted to execute somewhere here. The reason was the way it was just like pushing. I knew that it could be going to be close far away from this support area. So then it will become like a late entry. So this entry makes sense. That's why I just like quickly close my like a 80% position here and bring my stop loss at break even because I knew that many people just like going to be take entry here and there's a higher probability it could come back and take their SL and will continuously pushing downside. So late entry, you just like need to accept that you missed the move so you, if you just like wanted to take a sell here, don't take that sell. Now wait for the new structure. New structure should be somehow like that. Candle should have to be come down, create some kind of a support, create some kind of a resistance, give you confirmation candle, then go for the sells. Then this makes sense. Got it? This makes sense. Still, this 50-minute candle did not close back into the range within the range. So this makes sense. Or this candle just like going to be close below this support area now, current support area, so you can go for the sales. So new structure. Need to wait for the new structure, except that you miss the main move. You just like miss the move. It's already closed far away from this support area. So relax. Support is broken, just a matter of time and balls. Yeah, SL088 should be enough. Where? 888. Where 888? This one? Ah. I don't think so. So we are having this resistance area, just like taking this current resistance and now having like a new support. I think so. If we're just like going to create some resistance here, it could continuously pushing downside. Buys only make sense to above that area. I'm just like not going to be create any kind of confusion here, so removing it. Wow, look at this one. It's just like volatile right now. Yeah. Are you done with the day or will you trade again in NY? You know what? I will trade again in NY. Yes. These days, NY just like giving me great pips, great money. So yeah, I will just like do trade during the NY. If you know what? I'm just like doing the live stream right now. Okay. Yes. Okay. Oh, people start mentioning me in their story and just like explaining the thing which I was just like done there. Very nice. So I feel like to quitting London altogether and concentrate only on NY. Why altogether, Fizar? खुद को नहीं समझ आ रहा सबको कह रहे हो लंदन छोड़ दो. Why? As I make loss in London and then recover in NY, that's been my past few weeks trend. You just like need to understand that whatever session suits you, just like stick with that. There will be some days just like coming to be honest soon. You're just like going to be get trades only in London and not gonna be get like anything during the NY. Then what you will do? So whatever suits you, whatever session suits you, you just like need to stick with that one because when you are sitting on the chart freely with the free time, then you will understand that how the market reacting to the certain session time. So once volume hitting back to that session, you will easily understand it and start grabbing your chunks. That's it. Just like choose session whatever suits you. If you just like look at this one, it's just like happen in pre-London. So in a pre-London, you could took any chances there. You can took some trade on a pre-London if you just like not comfortable with the London Open. So come early, just like choose the complete 4 hour candle of like a third H4 candle of a daily candle. Choose that session time if you just like really want you to go with the London. And if London just like doesn't suits you, then flip to NY. And if you're just like having a schedule to like you can like do trade easily on a NY session, so that makes sense. My all earnings actually right now connected with the forex industry, like my trading, my affiliations, my personal community, MFU. So I'm just like mostly active on this platform for almost like 24/7, I would say. So that's why I just like could choose London and NY as well, both. Sometime I just like only stick with London. Sometime I just like only do NY session. So this is something I'm having different life. But I will suggest that I with experience that stick with only one session. As a trader, you just should have to be stick with only one session. I am on a chart because I'm just like managing many other things as well. I was just like pushing to a downside probability it gonna break the low for the continuation. So let me just like give me 1 minute. Okay, so looking at overall chart 30 minute it appears it's moving up with a few bearish candle pullback 30 minute. I didn't get your point. You just like need to send me the chart what you are actually talking about. You mean just like it rotates more than 50% of the previous candle? This is something you're just like talking about. 30 minute didn't even break above the previous candle high. It respected its body and now it's pushing to the downside. Yeah, same as it is. You can see that 50 minutes just like start pushing to the downside. Yeah, look at this one. Could break the low of the country. So no one, you know what? There is an opportunity coming up. If this candle is like going to be close below this support area, so this is a range you are having with you, and I think so. Still, it's a kind of a tradable range. Am I right? A candle going to be close. Yeah, it's still having like 100 pip range here. Wow. Aiming for that range. If it close below, yeah. You know what? If this gonna be the new structure, you just like going to be get. Now you know what? H1 just like about to be close. If it's just like going to be close below this support, so higher probability it gonna continuously pushing to the downside. Yeah, just like wait for this candle to be closed. Mhm. It looks like it's just like drop the volume. ओके कैसे भी आपने एन वाई एंट्रीज इंस्टा स्टोरीज पे लगा दिया करें सो दैट हु even in MF you can see why entries were taken and learn things. Yeah, actually, you know what? I just like one session. I just like do for my own self only. I mostly never try to. Even I just like made sometime a lot of bigger profits there. I never posted it on Instagram because sometime I don't feel comfortable to continuously connected with the social media. So if I'm just like right now sitting on the charts, doing live streams for MFU, live stream for the YouTube, so it's your time. But when I'm just like sitting alone on my charts, that's totally mine time to be honest. You guys just like need to understand that thing. Like last day, it was just like a very beautiful structure, and I explained it in a very well way because I just like already discussed that thing with someone. So I explained it on my Insta story. But we'll try my best to provide you the best education. You guys just like not gonna see any kind of flexing on my Instagram. Actually just like gonna get only education which could just like gonna stand you at your own feet. You can make some money to make your life better. So let me see, we are just like actually also heading towards this end of month. So let me see this month how much this account just like grow. I already took a withdrawal from this account. Okay, so let me see. It's standing at like $827. $827. 827. How much it could be? 827. How much in percentage on this small capital? 827. 827. How much? 8% maybe. Really? Let me see. No, yeah, I don't think so. It's a 8%. 827. Let me see. Let me see. I'm just like not good in maths, to be honest. 5,000 into, I think so. It's a 16% divided by 100. It's 16%, bro. 16.54%. Yeah. This month is just like up 16.54%. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. See, Bhav, okay, oh, sorry, Wajahat, you are also same like me. Not good in maths. So candle is like about to be close. H1 just like also close in a bearish form, I think so. Yeah, H1 just like close bearish. M30 created a support. If the next candle create a wick, break the low, this could be the chance. But I think so. It's start doing consolidation now. Just like drop the volume. Yeah, just like drop the volume. And let me just like tell you guys one more thing. It's a January end of the month. We just like forget that. I just like need to tell you one thing, like a very educational thing. But I'm just like gonna tell it. Okay, let me just like explain this thing to you guys. Just like give me 1 minute. Okay. So what happened? Most of the time you will see that like 90% candles, rather it's just like like it's just like going to be close in bullish or a bearish form. Most of the time when there's just like few minutes left for the candle to be closed, suppose it's a 30-minute time frame, so you will see whenever just like going to be close, it might gonna leave a wick. Is it happen like with the 90% candles? Is it? Is it? It's like a very 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 educational content. I'm just like gonna explain here. So can you guys give me the answer that whenever a candle just like about to be closed, is it mostly 90% candle going to leave a wick? Yes, yes, definitely. So suppose it's a 30-minute time frame, and we just like sometime we just like waiting for the candle to be closed, and it just like close back into the range, or even it's just like start rejecting and close within the range, or start rejecting and again pushing back into the range, something like that. It's just like happened many times. So this like a 30-minute candle can have impact in the last few minutes. All right, but suppose now it's just like become like a H4 candle. So H4 just like about to be closed, and there is like 15 minutes left or 30 minutes left for the candle to be closed, and it's just like about to leave a wick. So if it just like going to be create leave a wick on the upside, suppose I'm just like supposing that it's a bullish one. Doesn't matter you are going with a bullish or a bearish one. So for a 4 hour, if it's like going to leave a wick, it might be a 30-minute bearish candle in it. It might be a 15-minute bearish candle in it. Mostly you will see that that because it's just like about to be closed, and there's like 90% probability candle just like going to be leave the wick there. Make sense till right now? So it could become like a 30-minute candle, or it could become like a 50-minute candle in a H4 wick here. In the same way, if you're just like looking at daily time frame, and daily just like about to be closed, at the end of the session when it's just like about to be closed, it start doing consolidation, and might be it will going to be leave a wick, and that wick could be connected with 4 5 30-minute candle to 3 H1 time frame candles as well. So it's just like about to be closed like that. So in the same way, if a monthly candle just like about to be closed, weekly will react in the same way. It will might take just like mostly you will see that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, which is like continuously pushing upside. On a Friday, start pushing to the downside. It just like leave a 1 week for our daily with a daily candle actually, for a weekly candle I'm talking about. And in the same way, if a monthly candle just like about to be closed, and it just like wanted to leave a week, this week could be take like 2 days, 3 days, might be just like need to continuously pushing upside, might be just like going to believe the week. So last days, last when there's just like few days left for the closure of the month, market could show you some kind of a volatility, because it's just like about to be close is, it's like a monthly candle there. So in this last few days, you could face these kind of structures. Might be higher time frame start doing consolidation, might be might be if there's like no news coming up, if there's like no any kind of like a fundamental thing just like going to be appear there. So if it's just like make a plan to leave a week for the closure, so this week could be like 2 3 days bearish one, could go up, could go down, could go up, could go down, at the end it's just like wanted to close like that. So does this make sense? Do you guys understand the point what I'm just like try to explain here? It could be more deeper, I would say. So that's why mostly you will see with the start of the week, or like mostly on a Friday, we just like never go with the impulse entry, because Friday mostly become like choppy and people just like lose money there, because they could be stuck in the rejections. They could be stuck in the rejection because candle just like need to close there. So the same way it's just like going to be implement here. If the month is just like about to be closed, and there's just like no strong fundamentals going on, there's nothing like we're just like going to be get tweet by the Trump, so it might do some kind of a consolidation, something like that. It's a simple thing. So have to be cautious when we just like heading towards the end of the month. I hope it does make sense. I just like watched mostly charts with this perspective, to be honest. And you can see it easily, like if you just like looking at weekly time frame, this weekly just like pushing to the downside, this weekly candle just like clearly showing a bullish one. But if you just like looking at daily time frame, you will see this candle just like rejected with a long rejection and close in a bearish one. See this one is like a just like a wick, but on a weekly it's just like a body right now. But it's just like start rejecting the previous weekly, just like don't have upper wick as well. So daily H4, if you will see on H4 just like about to be closed in 1 hour. It's just like having wick here. It's simple wick. You can see here rejection from the resistance area. See this one. And if you just like going towards like a smaller time frame, there are like support resistance in it. Like here you go. See this one. You are having support resistance of that H4 candle. So one H4 candle which is like about to be closed. You will see these are the structure just like printed like a rejection to the upside, to the downside, because H4 just like about to be closed in 1 hour. We're just like going to be closed in a bearish form, could be continuously pushing downside. Buy still, I will say like buy still makes sense only if the candle just like going to be close and break up of this strong psychological number. That makes sense only. I'm actually not gonna look at this one. This will just like write on a psychological number by 30-minute time frame. Look at the candle just like respected this 30-minute time frame, rejected from the same area and start pushing downside. Buys make sense here and sells I think so again if it's just like going to close below the support, could continuously pushing downside. But right now just like doing consolidation, so no tradable zone. Just like not a tradable zone. That's it for London session. Yeah, exactly. Why London is moving like that this last 3 months horrible. Yeah, even it's like a horrible. This account mostly run with the London session, bro. Still is standing at 16.58%. How much it was? It's 16.50% profits. So suppose we just like start getting like clean volume, clean moves, it will be easily reach towards like 25-30% in profits. भाई जितना भी प्रॉफिट हो उसको इनिशियल बैलेंस पे डिवाइड कर दिया करो. ओ रियली ओके थैंक यू सो मच थैंक यू सो मच. Like bullish H4 leave the week this week in 30-minute bearish candle you are talking about. I'm just like talking about we just like heading towards like ending of the month as well. It's January, just like a first month of, and you know what? You know what? Oh, let me explain one more thing, you guys. I just like forgot about that thing. Might be we just like not gonna get like clean moves for the coming 2 days. You know why? Does anyone know why? It's the ending of month. It's a reason as well. But why? FOMC exactly. We just like having a FOMC. How I can forget that? The movement just like happening on the gold is just like due to FOMC because they're expecting there's a probability they're gonna cut the rate. And let me see on a forest factory actually. Okay. Wow, I forget about this one. So later we are having like on a Wednesday, it will be like it's just like showing Pakistan time. It's just like look at it according to your time. But in a Pakistan time, late Wednesday, we're just like going to be hit with the FOMC. Look at this one. So they're expecting the same number. Wow, they're expecting the same number. They're not having any interest to cut the interest rate here. Previous was 3.75. They're expecting the same number. Let's see. If they're just like expecting the same number and they just like get control. Actually, this number just like doesn't will not like ever like bring any impact on the charts. The actual impact will come on the chart when Paul just like starts speaking while the conference while doing conference. If he just like said something like they just like need to control inflation and things just like not going in the well position, so gold will start climbing to the upside. If he just like going to be say everything just like in a control, we just like doing very well and this and that, economy just like running in a very boost position, so it will just like start pushing to the downside. So what he just like gonna say during the conference, that just like going to be have impact on the chart. Let's see. Second government shutdown can also happen on this 31st January. There is a prediction I saw yesterday. Oh yeah, I just like also hear about that one. They might be gonna shut down the government actually. If it's just like going to be shut down the government, you know what? I'm just like going to be look for the deeper pullback on a gold. I'm just like gonna take a buy and will hold that buy until I'm just like going to be get out from this government shutdown. I can see some pandemic rise coming up. That's why gold just like already climbing up to the upside. Might be just like due to that news, but just like didn't yet I would say don't have any kind of a confirmation yet. So need some confirmation there. Yeah, let's see. It's just like consolidation going on. So I think so. We just like having like these. This is actually we just like need to understand. This is when maturity hit the charts. To be honest, a mature person will wait for for the for the set like for the dust to be settled down. The mature person like Mr. Jones definitely going to wait for some settling down the dust, and then we'll make some new plans. Like you know what? Let the FOMC to settle the dust. Let the month to be closed, and the news was just like getting about government shutdown. I think so. Just everything just like going to be happening these last days, and this month is just like I think so. It's a 30 days month, or it's a 31 days month. So one, two, three, four. Not four, I would say. On a Saturday, it's a we just like having like 3 days only with us. 28, 29, and 30, and then it will be just like Saturday, Sunday. So tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow later we just like having a FOMC, and then we'll take some decision. I will try to avoid trading these last few days of the month. We'll see how the FOMC just like going to be settled down. We'll see how the fundamentals just like taking place. And with the new month, I would say it will be better to take some fresh decisions. Just like going to go with like complete risk with the new month. Now I'm just like lowering my risk. I can see something messy going to be happen. Anything can be happen, like like a move in one direction and can a rejection towards like towards one direction. It could be very volatile. Tomorrow later, I think so. We just like going to be have FOMC. Then we are heading towards like ending of the month as well. So yeah, I will just try to avoid the avoid the trading actually to be honest in these last 3 days. Let me see how it just like goes on for the January. Okay. I have 10K funded account in phase one, and after 1 month, I'm still at break even. It's so frustrating. Just like get proper education. First thing first, you just like need to get proper grip on your risk management. Risk management is just something like you just like it's just like a backbone of the forex industry. To be honest, yeah, I'm just like looking for something actually. Yeah, all right, got it, got it. Okay, so if it wick down more than buys, वजाहत लॉस हुआ है आज. सही सी बताना शेख साहब. लॉस किया आज. ब्रेक. पैसे चाहिए. फिर पैसे चाहिए इसका मतलब है? यू नीड मनी। You need money here. Why you just like want to take a bike? Can you see that there's just like no clean traffic law, no clean structure, no tradable range. Even there's like no volume right now in the market. If you are on a break even, it's still like a winning thing for you. You did not even lose something. Like you didn't lose anything. So nothing here. Like a break, like a take a buy here. No, nothing like buy condition I can see here. Buys only make sense above this area. Sells make sense below this area. That's it. Yeah. So 90 pip range. If there's a volume, it could like hit towards like 120 pip range for sales, but nothing for buys, nothing for sales still right now. Can't see volume there. I have taken MFU classes and I watch your streams too. They are very educational. I have proper education. I just need more experience in the market like you. Yeah, that could be, if you're just like already on a right path, then I would say just like keep going. With experience you will just like get out from this break even break. Even if you are standing at a break even stage, still I would say like a winning situation right now. You just like need to focus more on your risk management now. Like suppose market just like going in your favor like right now, where you just like standing at a break even and you just like wanted to get out from this situation. Once it's just like going in your favor like 25 30 pips, close 90% position and bring your stop loss always on a break even. If you're just like continuously pushing upside, that will be bonus for you. That will be also going to be build your confidence. If you just like come down and hit your break even, you're not gonna lose anything. You will just like going to be get some chunks with you. So by grabbing chunks at the end, you just like might have some great profit with you, and then try to fight with that profit, increase the lot size, use like a Wednesday or Thursday to go with a higher risk, with just like with only with your profits, and there's a probability you're gonna pass that account easily. Just like make a proper plan, buddy. Proper structure, proper plan, and then just like execute. So I'm heading off. Great session. Okay, I'm also heading off. Let's go together, Parth. So I'm just like ending this stream now. It's been like almost like 2 hours is like going to be completed, so we'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow it's later. We're just like having FOMC. You know what? Whenever there's just like a FOMC, CPI, or I would say NFP. Whenever these kind of news, just like I knew that these kind of news I'm just like going to be faced. Mostly, I never do trade for the whole day unless the news settled on the dust. But we'll come tomorrow again for you guys. We'll just like do some kind of educational session tomorrow. So yeah, till that, be safe, be careful. Don't try to force yourself for the execution. Wait for the NY session. I think so. Like London just like done with us. If I was you and I just like did not execute any trade, I would like to wait for this H4 candle to be closed, because after closure of this H4 candle might be smaller time frame will gonna give some kind of a confirmation to take some buys or sells. So yeah, so stay tuned, stay blessed. See you guys soon tomorrow 2:30 a.m. Eastern. Till that, take care and bye bye. Take care and bye bye.